All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor. Second, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechach Ladash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim and her pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon all your houses. This is the brother Quana Wath coming back at you, Lord will, with the edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord will, it is edifying. Lord will, it is straight to the point. And this is going to be, a M.O.T.B, update, man, on really, ultimately what's going on, right? Because we understand that, World War III, has already begun, right? You got, Iran attacking Israel, right? Completely just bombarded them with a whole shit ton of missiles, right? And America is backing, Israel and is helping, they've already deflected, and destroyed, a shit ton of those missiles that were fired off, so World War III has already started, right? But we know that the peak of World War III, right, which will be those ICBM nuclear missiles, will not happen until Jacob's trouble, comes, and again, right, we see, right, things ultimately starting to, tip over, by all these different things that Esau is doing behind the scenes. We understand that, everything is just brewing behind scenes, right? The average person doesn't know what's going on, and this video, I'm going to play, right, is ultimately, a video that Elder Apostle Tahar had done earlier this morning, right? Mentioning, the fact that, Kill Gates, is ultimately over there in Kenya, helping to develop, a digital ID, which again is, all roads lead to the M.O.T.B, right? And we understand that Esau is going to use, the chaos that he is creating, right, in order to bring forth this so-called solution, right, which will be the micro C-hip, right, the RFID micro C-hip, which is the M.O.T.B, right, the M-A-R-K, right, that's stated in Revelations 13-16, right, the Charagma, right, it is the RFID micro C-hip, right? So again, everything is going according to prophecy, man. Call Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. Everything's working, so before I play this video, and again, it's the same video that Elder Apostle Tahar, spoke on. He didn't play it. I'm going to play it, and this is why I have the disclaimer up, but again, all roads lead to the M.O.T.B, and we're in the time, where Jacob's trouble is going to come to pass, right? So heavy times, especially right after Passover, man, right? The elder apostles, brothers, elder bishops, elders, brothers, priests, right, have all been speaking on it, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that immediately after the Passover, something was going to happen. And now, right, it's getting real fucking bad, man, But, Slaki, I'm rambling. Let me go ahead and play this video, grab a few precepts, we'll get out of here, right? This is on that Go Black to Africa. Again, the same video that Elder Apostle Tahar had spoke on. It says, Kill Gates digital ID implant into Kenyans and youth approved, right? So this is something that's already approved, So let's play this and play about a minute and a half of it.
Now, it even gets worse. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is continuing its global push to support its so-called government-backed digital ID programs, and this time setting its sight on Kenya, where it will advise the government on that country's M.O.T.B digital ID initiative that is currently under development. So, according to a Kenyan news agency, Gates' role is assisting the Kenyan government in its development, and the rollout of M.O.T.B was announced after a recent series of closed-door meetings with Kenyan President William Ruto. According to Biometric Update, M.O.T.B is supposedly expected to address different challenges, such as identifying and authenticating citizens, safeguarding primary registration documents such as birth certificates and national identity cards, and improving the management of the social programs and government operations. The project has been met with skepticism in some parts of the country. Rights groups have also been expressing concern over the possibility of discrimination and the erosion of privacy. But listen, I just told you in the very nice way. Now let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body. Think about that, but have a listen to this.
And that's all I wanted to play of that. So hey, this is what's going on, right? You got M.O.T.B right behind scenes, while everybody is basically focused on this proxy war, which is beautiful, right? Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful, right? Call lawyer, how about Shemel Shah? Everything's starting to, boil over, man. As far as dealing with World War III and the nations being pissed off and so on and so forth, right? But hey, again, behind scenes, Esau's making moves, man, right? He's already got his digital ID approved, and is ultimately getting people to basically consent, to putting this RFID, micro C-hip within them, man, and, we're going to see a lot come from this, right? Because again, according to prophecy, right? And this is exactly how it's playing out, right? So if you don't have a birth certificate, right? If you don't take this charagma, right? This RFID micro C-hip, right? And your birth certificate, right? Who you are is attached to that, micro C-hip. And well, then guess what? If you don't have one, then you technically don't exist, which means you can't get certain things, right? You can't get a home, you can't get a car, you can't go to school, you can't do this and the third, right? Again, ultimately, which removes you and separates you from society, man, and then again, that's prophecy right there, right? Let's go into Revelations. Actually, we'll start with this right here. This is Habakkuk. Matter of fact, we'll go jump to Revelations and then we'll end it with Habakkuk, right? This Revelations chapter 13 and verse 15. It says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." Right? And let's see if we can grab that in the blue letter. See if we can grab this in the blue letter. All right, verse 15. Boom. Right, we're going to go into that word killed. Right? Strong's G 615, right? Let's grab it.
Strong's G 615. Apoctino or
apoctino, right? It says what? To kill in any way, whatever, right? To destroy, to allow to perish, right? To extinguish, to abolish, and that's beautiful because ultimately that's what's going to happen. Esau Edom is ultimately going to, kill those, right? Or remove those, right? Who ultimately don't, Esau doesn't deem to be worthy, right? To participate in his coming, NWO, right? But Esau's not just going to go right because this damn devil works in gradualism, right? He's not just going to automatically just kill everybody. No, man, right? We already seen what he tried to do or what he did do, right? When it came to the scamdemic, right? He didn't automatically kill, people, right? He separated them, right? He caused division, right? Which when you go into the root word, right? Of apoctino goes into apo, which means what? Of separation, right? Of local separation. It says of separation of apart from the whole. It says any kind. Right, let's read all this right here, right? It says of any kind of separation of one thing from another, by which the union or fellowship of the two is destroyed, right? So again, you being part of society, you participating in society, right? That's going to come to an end if you don't have, this digital birth certificate in a sense, man. You're not going to be able to, you being able to participate. Yeah, that's going to be destroyed, man, completely, right? It says a state of separation that is of distance, right? It says a physical separation, right? A physical of distance of place, and really that's That's the point right there, right? All that right there, right? So again, you're going to be separated from society, man, right? From separated from participating in everyday things, right? Again, if you don't have this digital birth certificate, you're not going to be able to go to school. You're not going to be able to, and that's going from elementary school to college. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to do certain things, right? They might even put your social, you're right there. Your social security card's going to be on there. Your birth certificate's going to be on there, right? They're going to connect your bank account. They're going to connect your health records. They're going to connect everything. Everything about you is going to be on that thing. So again, if you don't have it, you technically don't exist. You know, according to Esau Edom, you technically don't exist, right? So it wouldn't be wrong if he just got rid of you, you know, in his eyes, right? It wouldn't be wrong if he got rid of you, man, you know, and that's what's going to happen, right, to a lot of people, you know, because as you heard in the video, right, the lady said that that they've received some pushback from some, you know, of the communities within Kenya, man, you know, so you're going to have a lot of people, right, that are not going to go with, you know, this program that Esau's rolling out, you know, and you're going to see what happens right here in the next, you know, let's say next few months, right? Because they're saying that this, you know, is going to be pushed out, you know, by December. But we know how this devil works, man. You know, we know that, you know, he'll say certain things and then change up and do it early and this and the third, you know. So here in the next, you know, let's say, you know, from now to December, right? Keep an eye on, you know, ultimately what's going on, you know, over there in Kenya. You know, and how this thing is being rolled out and how the people are reacting, right, to this being rolled out, you know, because we're going to hear about it, man. You know, we keep eyes on this, man. We're going to, you know, we're going to hear about it. We're going to see what's going on, you know, and because this is not going to be good, man. You know, you're going to start to see a lot of people being put to death, man, you know, because that's what's coming, right? Jacob's trouble, the scriptures say that Jacob's trouble is going to be like a time like no other, man, you know, so it's going to be a lot of death, man. You know, a lot of death, right? So again, keep your eye on, you know, what's going on. Keep your eye on, you know, Kenya, you know, and see how they respond to what's coming, you know. But I got one more precept. Go back to 16:11. We got one more precept. We'll close out, right? This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, hitting the point. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." And again, we're in the time where the Lord is about to bring forth, right, great judgment, man, you know, by way of, you know, Jacob's trouble, right? Jeremiah 30:7, Daniel's 12:1, right? Matthew 24:21, right? So that time is coming. It's approaching us very fast, right? We are, again, already, World War III has already started, right? So it's a matter of time, right, till Jacob's trouble pops off, right? And then all hell is, you know, is going to break loose, right, completely, you know. But that's all I got, man. You know, Lord will is edifying. Lord will straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash, double honor to the elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone. Till next time I see Shalom.